Welcome back. I have my good guys here, Mr. Brian Hampton and Lawrence Helms. We're going to talk a little bit about, or some more about, keeping it real with yourself. So I've already told you all about some of my personal, got to keep it real with myself issues. Guys, work ethics, determination. And I want them to help me talk more about ways that they might not be keeping it real with yourself. I'm going to put y'all on the spot. And other people, ways that all of us can, right?
Yeah. I think with me, with my work ethic, I thought I was doing a lot. I have a full-time job and I have a part-time job, but then I'm here and then I realized I'm not really doing enough because my full-time job is nothing to further me. It's just really to have, an apartment and be able to, survive, but it's nothing to further me in life. So that I can really cancel out. And so is my part-time job. So really, I'm only working when I'm here. So I'm not working definitely hard enough until getting to where I got to go to. So I had to step up my work ethics with, everything else going around, which is hard when you have a lot going on. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do, or you're going to be in the same place 10 years later wondering like, I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to make it there, but I'm still at this place. I ain't even gonna say where I'm working at, Lord have mercy. But yeah, you gotta just say the time is now. You don't waste your whole life waiting for when the right time is, or when I do this, when I get out of school, when I get enough money. You ain't gonna never have money at this job. That job ain't gonna give you no raise.
No.
Start now.
Or it might be like 30 cents.
Right, 30. What you gonna do with that?
I've gotten some 30-cent raises.
Yeah, 30 cents. Put it in your gas tank. How dare you humiliate me with a 30-cent raise?
30 cents more.
Like, come on. So you might as well get along, do whatever you gotta do, without getting arrested. And
or embarrassing your mama.
Yes, don't embarrass your mama. Lord have mercy, don't embarrass your mama. But you got to start now. Definitely.
Start somewhere.
Well, with me, I attended Howard University. I went there
HU.
2000.
The real one.
the real HU, no matter what the game outcome was. But, I attended there on 4 through 08 and got a degree in communications. Used that very minimal. Came out, did some substitute work teaching inside of school with kids with autism. And with me, it's more, I like to travel a lot. I play football since I was in the 4th grade, so I do a lot of traveling in terms of indoor leagues. And with me, it's more procrastination. Procrastinate a lot, and I wait till the last minute to cram things in. And when I try to cram things in, I put forth like 60% of my ability towards the work. So
I know what you mean. My life coach, when I was working at GSA, they had a lady for our office that we took these personality tests, and the name of it slips me. But it was able to really break down our characters. I forgot what my character type was. Influence. There was different ones, but mine was influence, and it broke us down real good. And one thing she talked about to me, she could tell that I was a procrastinator, and I'm a huge procrastinator. I have procrastinated all my life in school, and this is how. And then I started to use my procrastination to my benefit. And she said that, she was like, you can procrastinate and it works well for you, but it's going to be that time where procrastination doesn't work at all. My thing is, and even in school, as a student, I would wait till the last minute to do everything.
Preach.
Unfortunately, though, for me, is when that pressure made the best. It made things, it was like, for instance, like a project or something like that. That's how I got out of high school. I should not have passed because I didn't do work. I didn't study on the real. But if it was a project, a presentation, something where I had to talk, I was the bomb at that type of thing. And I didn't come up with that till the night before, through high school. And so now I'm a habitual procrastinator. Say hi, Chanel. and that's true. All of us probably have that issue.
That's Prince George's County Public School. I don't know what it is. I'm going to just say it. I mean, it is, because
it's true.
I went to Oxford, the same thing. I never had to study for a test or anything like that. I would come in that day before and do my homework either while in class or and study for the test, while right 10 minutes before the test. And
in class.
Right, in class.
Knew about the test for like a week.
Exactly, about a week. And that project knew about it for a month.
Yeah.
And start on it 2 days before.
That joint get done after my show goes off the night before, so it's like 11 o'clock.
Exactly.
And I'm starting.
Exactly, and it really prepared me for college, not at all. Because, well, I had one teacher, Miss Arasi. If anybody went to Oxon Hill, she, yeah.
Did you go to Oxon Hill?
I went to Flowers.
Flowers, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he putting that.
He wouldn't throw flowers out there. But I went, she taught my AP English class, which is like for college, it's kind of like college preparation class. And that one, it really was like, okay, I really have to study. I couldn't procrastinate too much. But the rest of them, I did it so much. And, you know, you get a grade up in college preparation class, so I still got a D there, but it's a C technically. So
that's right.
I rolled with that. When I got to Morgan, man, I'm not even going to go over my grades. But that first year, I could have stayed home.
Oh, no, you won't want to go over your grades. I don't want to go over how many developmental classes I had to take. Hold on, I'm busting 4.0s in high school, and I get to college, and I got to take developmental math.
Because we're so used
Reading?
to procrastinating.
You telling me I can't read?
Man, my first semester at Howard was a disaster. I fell into the party life, had the back home connection to Flowers, high school 04. Had that connection, had the Howard connection, and I was downhill.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Well,
I think that's probably all people too. I ain't gonna lie, my first year of college, I've talked to y'all about that. It was just like, I was just getting to know Baltimore. I don't think I was there for school at all. I went to Morgan State.
I never seen it in the class.
Never. I think we had classes together.
Yeah, we had classes.
Brian would be like, "Are you going to class?" No.
No. Somebody like 3 times that semester. And you know she was in that class.
And look at me now.
Yes.
On the big.
Trying to. But that's why I said I got to keep it on myself, because I never, ever cared for school. Unless it was a subject that I really liked. That was few. If it was something that I could be creative in and express myself in and do my own thing, which was few and far between. Writing was I loved English in my writing AP class, and you know, I love dance. I never took PE, so I always found a way. Oh, and music, I was in marching band. Those were the things that kind of kept me together, but when it came to reading and studying for stuff, and so now when I keep it real with myself, though, I have a child who I have to make sure doesn't carry on those traits, because that would really suck if she did do the same thing as me.
Yeah.
I don't want to hand that down.
I mean, as long as you're growing in something that you like, and that you're interested in, then that's cool. But just, you know, a lot of the stuff where people know a lot of this general information we got to find out at school about the dumbest things in the world. I'm like, it's not important to me. Sometimes I'm like, you know, why should I know it? Communications, when I was there, like my major, I had a 3.4 for my average. Now everything else, you know, drastically dropped. But what I was interested in, you know, I did well in. So, I mean, I think everything, you know, I don't even know what I was saying. but basically.
What's that? Keep it real with yourself. He does that all the time. We be on the phone and he be like, where was I going with that? And he doesn't do drugs.
I don't at all, so I don't know. People, you sure you don't? No, I don't. I really don't.
No, we just kidding. But thank you guys so much for helping me figure out how to talk about some more ways to. And what ended up happening here, we're going to keep it real, right? One of my guests bailed out on me. We keeping it real, right? She bailed out.
Shots fired.
No, but I love you, Miss Mills. We'll figure out a way to make it happen. So now we're sitting here trying to just figure out things to talk about in a couple minutes. But we've done it.
Yeah, you were listening. You were interested.
Thank you for paying
attention. Shout out to those skins. Can you get a shout out to the skins one time?
Good shout out to the skins. Thank you. Cowboys. Ooh, that hurt.
It burns. It burns.
I wouldn't mind someone to hold me. Yeah. Out on the road alone, but not lonely. I'm cool with flying solo, wouldn't mind someone to hold me. I know why God has placed me here, I'm focused on my mission. Taking a break from romance seems to be the best decision. Nah, something is missing. Nah, maybe I'm tripping. Every time I give my heart, I find myself slipping. Won't happen again. Taking a break from men, I gotta save the future. Forget a boyfriend. My biggest distraction has always been them. I gotta focus right now if I'm ever gonna win. Looking at the stars tonight, I'm in love with my dreams. I'm focused